once again, I'm going to try to make, yes, this is going to be an experience together. I'm going to try to make a vegan calamari. So I have spelt flour, just, I don't know, about a cup or so. And then I have a teaspoon each of sea salt, cayenne, onion powder, parsley, and then this would be where you stop if you are alkaline. If you eat an alkaline-based diet, honestly, to be completely honest, I don't remember seeing this on the list, on Dr. Sebi's list, but I've done my research on it. I don't see why it wouldn't be on the list, but if you are vegan and you don't follow an alkaline-based diet, there's also Old Bay seasoning in here, which I wouldn't, I wouldn't suggest if you follow an alkaline-based diet. So we're going to be using hearts of palm as our faux calamari. So I'm just going to give this bag a shake just to get all of the seasonings mixed in with the flour. So what I'm also using here, and you can try whatever method works best for you, but I have like a sifter and then a bowl because we're going to shake the hearts of palm in the flour, and then we're going to place them in the sifter. So I'm going to get the hearts of palm ready. Open my can here. I'm going to drain the juice out, and then we'll be back for the next step. I now have my grapeseed oil going. The hearts of palm I have taken out of the can, and I just gave them like a chop of about a ½ inch. And then I'm going to be placing them in the flour, spelt flour mix that I have added my seasonings to. So I'm going to give them a shake. I'm going to get rid of some of these really little teeny tiny pieces right here. I'm going to give them a good shake. Make sure you get flour on every piece of these. Get them nice and coated. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to let them sit in this flour while I wait for my grapeseed oil to heat up to the proper temp and get them ready for frying. And then we're just going to put them into the strainer. So for right now, they're just going to sit, and our oil has a few more minutes to be ready. Our grapeseed oil looks like it is at the temp that we want it at. So as I showed, we have our bowl, and then we have our sifter. And we're just going to throw the hearts of palm in here and get all of the flour out of it. Just going to give it a good shake. Make sure we get, whoops. Just want to make sure all that flour comes through. So that it's not all going in the oil and gonna, instead of frying these faux calamari, it's not gonna start to form a roux, because that's what'll happen if you have too much flour in the mix. So I could have done this off camera, but I just want you to kind of grasp the importance of getting all of the flour out. So it takes a bunch of shaking, and then, you know, I was gonna have to clean the stove off anyway, but now I have a bunch of flour that has to be cleaned off the stove too. And that's fine. It looks like we've got it all out. And we're going into the grapeseed oil. And I've been splattered a lot lately. And I found this. Never used one before. Little splatter proof thing going on. So we're gonna get rid of this, and we're just gonna let that fry down. And this is something that does not need a long cooking time. The pieces are so small, and they're not, you know, they're not meat or anything. I mean, like you would see me cooking meat on this channel. Anyway, but this is just gonna fry down for about 3 to 5 minutes, maybe not even. I'll let you know when it's done. And we'll be right back to see how our calamari turned out for the first time. So I have the results of my first time making a faux calamari, vegan calamari, using hearts of palm. I definitely like the flavor. I think that it was a good replication. It just doesn't have that, you know, that little hole that's normally in the middle of the calamari. But as long as you enjoy the taste of it, I don't think that's a problem. Now, there are several dipping sauces that I would suggest. You can use a marinara sauce. You can use like the tomato sauce recipe that I have. You could use a Old Bay or seafood remoulade, which would be pretty much my mayo recipe. And you could just mix it with some Cajun seasoning and some Old Bay, or just the Old Bay and not the Cajun seasoning if you don't like it that spicy. You can make a cocktail sauce, which you can just, use ketchup, horseradish, either lime or lemon juice, and a vegan Worcestershire sauce. Or you can do a tartar sauce, which would also be you can just use a vegan mayo. Like Hellmann's makes a really good vegan mayo, but if you're eating an alkaline based diet, you could use my alkaline mayo recipe and then just either add some relish or chop up some pickles and mix it in with some lime or lemon juice into the tartar sauce, into the mayo. So I really like the way that it came out, guys. I hope you try it. I hope you really love it too. And please let me know what you think. Hit the comments, like, subscribe, share, and turn your notifications on.